Let's see how we're doing here. Let's walk around with Jack and James. Do I go south, though? That's the real question. Oh, I've been surprised by a mussel and some crabs. You know, what's interesting is we really have no choice but to rush, and yet we're already getting pantsed. How do we heal KO? Interesting. I assume we just have to try harder. You're right. You're right, Philip Gann. That's the name of that man, by the way. Or Philip Gone. It's a weird name for a sage, but you know what? Cool. Look, we found some money that we're just gonna pilfer. A file. Okay, good. We're getting supplies. Alright. This season there is more. Oh yeah, there's the quest that we already started. Very good. Okay. This music also throws me back. Remember when this was for a big swamp called Bagaboka? Hey, where are you going? We're just walking around. What are you so afraid of? But Marine said that we should stay on the main beach. Come and try to find my doll. Did Marine say such a thing? I didn't hear that. If she did, I wasn't paying a lot of attention. Like you ever pay attention to something. If it comes from the mouth of a pretty girl, I make an effort. But then I get tired for the rest of the day. I'm bored. There is nothing to do. Can I come with you? Of course, come with us. Ooh, Salome just introduced the game killer. What a great game killer, Salome. Excellent. Excellent job. You know what? I almost feel bad for them. And then I forgot I was playing Millennium, where that's just who you get to deal with. But isn't your doll gonna choke to death and buried under the sand? I rescued it already, silly. She is totally safe now. Good thing I didn't have to do that. I'm glad. Let's keep walking, will you? Are you sure it's not gonna be dangerous? I think it'll be easier from the Grand Rift. Then I'll be fine because I managed the Grand Rift. Are you sure you want to take her with us? What are you talking about, mister? I can be good. I even brought with me some of the gifts I got from the natives. Boxes of bugs, stinky bubbles. Do you want to see them? No, thank you. I believe you. I'm sure they will be great. So, here's something good about Merlene, by the way. She has a gun. Thank you for coming along with us. We now have Merlene with us. Now it all makes sense as to why we have what we have. So, let's have Salome check everything. Because we need to check this room, even though it's a beach. Alright. Well, there we go. Here's our real fight. A very real fight. Seem to have taken reduced damage. Alright. Ow. How do we bring Merlene back to life? I just realized that. How do we bring Merlene back to life? Do we, I realized that there's no one to bring Merlene back to life. There's 3 people who can cure KO that are with Marine right now. And those are the people who would have probably mattered the most. Especially in a fight with Merlene. So this just tells me that we are going to need to run away from more fights. So great. We're actually going to have to run away from fights. Not this one, though. This one should be fine. It would be kind of nice if we had, you know, our Phoenix Downs with us. Or some money to buy some. But I guess we're starting exactly from scratch. I think that's why I was so depressed about this earlier. Is that it's really a Sisyphean task that we've just been dealt with. It's wonderful. What's this? Oh, we can fast travel now. That's good. That's actually very good. You know, thank you, Indinera. At least he doesn't, like, completely pants you. And, I mean, this is already bad enough. We got the weakest character in the game, or characters in the game. We're gonna need to fast travel. And we have also the most useless characters in... Well, no, I shouldn't say useful. Merlene is very nice. Salome is very meh. And see, we have an easy checkpoint for us. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was nice. Whew. So, I was more so depressed about the fact that we have none of our stuff. So is the commando in charge of rescuing the doll? Chuckles. My doll is already rescued, and you didn't need a second rescue, you silly. Yes. Well, let's cruise along here now, and maybe we might find something new. I remember distinctly just sort of going here. Nice. We have a super shower, just in case we are totally hosed. And we have no other alternatives. Is this a secret room? No, it's just a random canoe. A random canoe. A random boat. A random vessel of travel through water. Just sort of beached there. Wouldn't it be great if we could use such a thing to travel? I suppose not. It is once again 11 a.m. Or p.m. p.m. I should say. So, this place is beautiful. It reminds me of the days when I was a mermaid. I thought you would rather want to forget that time you were reminded of it. You know, touche, Jack. I mean, I am consistently reminded of this every time we look at the mermaid apparel and things that we have. And this is not true. Part of it was great, if a little bit eerie. I see. You are the most gorgeous mermaid I had ever seen, that's for sure. Did you know other mermaids? Actually, no. James, or the art of messing it all up. Or, wouldn't it be James and the art of messing it up? And also, wouldn't that be kind of a compliment? I mean, really, in his defense, how many mermaids do you know? Jack and Salome and everybody else. The martial art of messing. So there's orbs. We can trade. Sameha says, as you can see, I'm specialized in the magical orbs. Do you want to trade? I don't think we need those. We can actually exchange orbs here. A sea bracelet. Excellent. We are going to equip this right away for Queen Boring. Ah, yes. Perhaps maybe Merlene might want the sea bracelet? No. James? No. It would have been Salome, actually. We've been surprised. Clearly. This is not going to go well. We need to run. We really need to run. Otherwise, we will lose more than just a little progress. Squid meat, okay. There's more money. We got money. We're getting money. What we're not getting is other stuff. Let me save here quickly. Quickly! That's not going to be fair to Marlene. Also, James just got a horrible pinch. I need to see if there's more things that we can get. We need to try harder. You know, I would love to try really, really hard for you, Phil. Unfortunately, my stuff has been taken away with a big motley crew of mercenaries who are looking to cure their teacher of the martial arts, and I am completely helpless. Except for one thing. I have at least a child with a gun with me. Which is not a great vote of confidence, even though she shoots 3 times. It's lovely, isn't it? Thank goodness the heals are free. After all, I would be kind of lost without the free heal here. This just turned into a real RPG Maker game in which there is some grindy features in it. Why, what's that? I mean, you guys were hoping for epic gameplay and, like, Funger, like, we are not going to be able to finish that fight at all. We have 900 gold. Why don't we search this area, the beach, and then we'll go back and see if we can go shopping. Now we can go ahead and rush these fools. Oof. Salome just got clawed at, which... The Watch of the Gods is really helpful, actually. For her, anyway. Marlene is doing fantastic, as usual. Or at least, you know, by my standards. I mean, a child with a gun is doing better than a set of martial artists, so... I mean, when they were ranking these people, the main antagonists... See, the main antagonists were ranking the motley crew that Marina's put together. And they have correctly identified that Salome is just really a nobody. And Jack and James are also complete nobodies. And we're gonna... I'll have to... I'm losing my train of thought because I have to heal people. What's interesting is... Oh, can't she cure her own poison? Yes, she can. At least we can treat her. She can treat her own pox. So this is another area to go to. So beautiful. Why can't we go there? We surprised it by leaving! Bye, crab! Good to not see you again. Wouldn't want to be you. No. We are not going to be able to take a crab. If sets of, like, 4 crabs is a challenge, the mother crab would be outright impossible. And I do mean that in every word. So let's fast travel again to the middle beach. Okay. Thank you, Indanira, for the fast travel. That's nice of you. Seriously, nice of you. I mean that. In fact, that's so lovely of you to do that for me, because I would have lost it if we didn't have fast travel. Let's see. I have a feeling we're going to need a lot of these. And biscuits. Can we sell something? Not unless we want to be completely hosed later. Let's talk to Gerardo. He's deep in his thoughts, so who cares? Let's talk to Darth Mom. Marlene, stick around. Yes. In which she completely disobeyed. Let's go to the western beach. Actually, let's go to the eastern beach. I think there's something I should... Maybe there's some new dialogue with some NPCs we can take a look at. I can't understand my daughter's daughter playing around because she is still a child, but you guys are not anymore. And you should be training instead of having fun. I'm not a child. I can do everything like grown-ups. Cool. To the western beach, I guess. To this cave. So what's this? A cave. Just a hole, I think. Jack is such a kid. He gets confused by everything. I know it's a hole. Do you think it goes somewhere? I don't know, but it looks very dark. Not just dark, but dark! And quite deep, very deep. My voice even echoes. Not just deep, but deep. Yep, very deep. I can hear the echo of my voice. I would say away from this. Oh, come on. Do you think that this is a cave we can explore? Her eyes go round in excitement. Sure thing. I think it gets larger if you progress. So... Jack, don't go in there with Marlene. We can't see anything. Come on. If we get into trouble, I can fix everything with my new hand skill. Can you please be serious for a minute? It's a bit of a slippery in here. I don't care. It's fun. And let's find the end of the... And, of course, this happens. Of course this happens. Marlene, where are you? They had a scream effect in here. Cool. Ouch. Is everybody okay? Whoa, did you hear the resonance? Oh, great. Oh, great, what? Did you break something? My hat. I don't know. I don't think so. And look up. There's no way we are ever going to be able to climb this. Where is my hat? Well, if we did it one way, we can do it the other way. Oh, yeah. What kind of logic is that? My hat, where? It's there. This is all my fault. Burst into tears. Well, true enough. You know what? I think you should be blamed, but really, it's actually Jack's fault. Merlene, it's okay. We're all safe. We are safe now, but we really came close to a complete disaster. What do you mean, a disaster? I almost lost my precious hat. The current of this lake was going to snatch it away from me, but I barely managed to grab it. It must have been a very slow current. Well, I said I barely managed. We're in big trouble. No trouble that my brand new hand skill cannot fix. I've learned my lesson. This is the last time I try to grab you when you fall. It's not my fault if the ground was slippery, but it's okay. We just have to climb up. Yeah, I want to see that. Look up. Nobody ever walks that part of the beach, so no one will be able to. So we won't be able to call for help, and the waves are likely to cover our voices anyway. I told you we should stay away from this. I thought it was your idea. Say what? I'm the one who told you that. Burst into tears again. Merlene, did you hurt something? No, but it's all my fault. I'm the one who wanted to explore the cave. That is also correct. Now we are never going to escape and we're all going to die. So because of my stupid idea to explore the cave. No, someone is bound to notice your disappearance. Don't count on Jezebel for that. I didn't say Jezebel, I said someone, and then they will come and rescue us. Yes, my mommy will come to rescue me. We better talk low so Merlene can't overhear us, but you think no one's gonna come? I don't know. At some point, they are going to notice that we went missing, but what if they start searching that Tartar place first? They may never find us in time. Goodbye to the showdown. Goodbye our lives. I was close to dying once. I don't want that to repeat that experience. Losing my hat would have felt like dying. You and your damn hat. Do you understand the gravity of the situation? I'm sorry. There is something we can learn from his hat, though. My hat will teach you all. Of course, James. If James's hat was going away, it means that this is a current. So logically, that pool must lead somewhere. There are no currents in still water. You think this goes somewhere? I'm sure. And you want to dive into this? For sure. You must be kidding. I love swimming, but I think of myself as a decent swimmer, but we have no guarantee that we'd end up stuck in a dead end. She's right. Besides, I don't see myself as a good swimmer at all. Of course, you're good for nothing. I almost died once, as I told you, and it was by drowning. Trust me, going underwater is the last thing I want to do right now. And we don't know if there is a shark or a monster or some sort down there. That hasn't stopped you guys, has it? Maybe there are some Tookalus. Maybe I'll check myself when you two are I'll check it myself since you two are too cowardly to go. Jack, don't get killed. Of course not, my princess kisses the back of her hand. Thought he had the hots for Marine. Well, you know what? He's finally batting near his age average, isn't he? If you get killed, I'll watch over her. There's nothing funny about what you said. Yeah. Yeah, James. Yeah, dude. There's nothing funny about the situation. Alright, I'm going. If I see a shark, I'll make kebabs out of it. I don't want him to find the path. Did you overhear us? A bit. But what if there's no way the other way to escape? I don't want to swim in the dirty water, and I don't know what's in it. Enough, I'm going. Jack is in danger. Ya think? Why are you saying this? I don't know. It could be a big octopus or a shark or an army of jellyfish. Jellyfish can leave a mark on your skin, my dad told me. It happened to him once. Stop worrying. I'll swim next to you and protect you. Can I be protected too? Yes, of course. By your friend Jack when or if he shows up again. Oh, good. Yay, good news, I was right. I found a way. Are you sure about that? It connects to another cave. I told you it would lead somewhere. But we don't know where that cave's going. Yeah. True, but it can't be worse than dying in this hole. Come, it's a very short swim. Well, if we are going to die anyway, I'd rather die here, doing nothing at all. So much for your glorious new hand skill. Well, I did say I needed a bit of rest now that I've fully mastered it. You're not the only one who's been trying to learn new stuff, you know, and so did I. But that's not important right now. We need to figure out a way out of this hole. And I am going to use my hands to actually swim. Good. She's actually becoming likable. This is amazing. Jack and James managed to bend themselves. They were actually comic relief characters that were funny. Salome is becoming fucking likable. Unreal. What a twist. But there are there monsters under the water? Jack didn't see any, and he's been both ways. The water's probably completely safe. Come on. But what if there are monsters in the cave on the other side then? This I didn't check, but I'm pretty sure that the three of us can manage. The four of us, you mean? Especially me with my new skill. And my newly rescued hat. My power feels renewed. See, there is nothing to fear with James around. Frowns. Let's go. Jack will show you the way. Sure. Follow me out. So, now we can rest here. Also, thank you, Engineer, for just giving us the button to rest. Is there... Can we possibly... Wait, there's items. Underground leaf. Whatever that does. I guess we're just gonna have to grab that. There's a bunch of skeletons. There's birds. Okay, thank you. These birds are wimpy. Thank Christ. Those crabs were evil. I swear up and down to God that if there was anything worse than those crabs, we would have fucking been mincemeated. And those encounters were actually kind of rare. Like, I mean, these birds, the artist actually tried. And what's this? A bunch of fossils, okay. Nothing special here. Some skeletons. How foreboding. Oh, good. A Vardenor thingy. A dinosaur. Let's just try to take that on, shall we? Alright. We can take it on. So that's the correct way to go. We must avoid that at all costs and grind, because holy shit are we underleveled. Like, oh, there's 2 dinosaurs. Excellent. I know. What were you expecting? Were you expecting us to get experience from Merlin? No. Screw this crap. We need to go rest again. Thank you for that, by the way. The abundance of rest places is very nice. Because it's almost like he knew this would not be fun. Also, what happened to the chickens? The scorpion chickens were nice to deal with. By comparison. Oh my lord, Merlin just got ground shooken. She's almost about to die. Alright. Salome has a skill. She has a slightly better heal than Marine's party right now. Again, thank you. Dr. Falls, you have done it again. You've done it again, old boy. Time to go the wrong way. So, you know, I don't know if I want to keep continuing. This is a... So, Marlene and Jack and James got Salome into a giant mess. When you make me pity the character that I have hated for so much of this entire playthrough, that says something. It says quite a bit, actually, about just how unlikable you're making your characters, almost deliberately so. I feel like that has to be the goal. We could probably take this crab. We're gonna run away from the crab. That's gonna take forever. The disbalanced fights are certainly not gonna change. But are we going to finally get progress? I doubt it. I mean, good lord, Salome. Like, you... She's also mentioned how she committed suicide, like, 3 times. That's just part of her character, I guess. Let's mincemeat some crabs. We can get some crab meat, I suppose. The disparity of health between the men and the women is very, very noticeable. Somehow, I have a feeling that maybe, just maybe, Marlene just got downed. Brilliant. I love it. I really do. I really do. She got downed by crabs. We're gonna use Salome's skill of caring for people. She is the only one that actually is a better healer than most, I must say. Hero key. Oh my goodness, a hero key. Well, I feel fucking stupid for equipping this now, don't I? What about you? Go ahead, Jack. You equip the hero key, actually. You're definitely going to need it. But you are not a hero, by any means. We have yet another hero key. Thank you, game, for being absolutely ever so generous to me. That is so ridiculously kind. Let's have Salome heal us again. Because once again, she is... Actually, her healing ability costs her less than the mend ability that other people have. I can't even be mad at this character. She's just thoroughly boring. That's why I used to be mad at her. Now she's just upgraded to being like a kiss-ass for Marine that's boring to just being boring and correct about things. Like, for example, how drowning is painful, and how she'll remind you that she tried to kill herself once. Which is really sad, because this could have been a big part of her character. You know, it could have been nice if we heard even some, like, Oblivion-ass dialogue about, like, you know, it's kind of hard for me to look at the water sometimes because I killed myself in it, or at least I tried to. And now I'm confronting my fear of the being turned into a mermaid again. That was really sad. It made me sad. Or something like that. But now she's just like, I care about things. I don't go in water, you will drown. I mean, seriously, I mean, I understand. I do. I understand that writing can be hard. Hell, I've done it before. It's not fun all the time. But when you make it something, you put in a little bit of effort, it's just that much better. A little bit of effort goes a long way. Would somebody say this, something like this in real life? Probably. I mean, they could. But the way it works is, you want to build, if you want your characters to be, like, cantankerous, you can do that. You can have a party that's cantankerous and doesn't really like each other. But as long as you tried your best, I would have been okay with it. I'm not asking you to be the next, like, Vince Gilligan or whatever the other guy's face is. We have another hero key. We'll just have to equip that, shall we? Here you go, James. Have a key. Salam, ironically, needs the Watch of the Gods, which is a cursed item, in order to heal herself. So anyway, we're gonna grind as much as we possibly can. And that'll be the end of it. Like, look at the love that was put into the sprite work for the characters, and even some of the monsters for that matter. Like, if anything, it would have been me trying to ruin the game, but why? Why? Oh no, the bastard chickens are gonna sting us. See? See? What did I tell you? I don't want to walk all the way back to the rest spot, so... Here you go. See, I'm so glad Merlene goes 3 times. She's gonna get faster. Some of you probably thought Merlene was completely useless. You'd only be partially correct. Crown of the Faithful. Can you wear it? Who can wear this? No one. Excellent. We're running away from that. That is not a fight we can do. It is an impossible fight for us. And by impossible, I mean we will be chugging way too many young Madrigors to do anything. We cannot keep doing that fight. Did he just sort of forget to take that out? Because that is so hilariously out of place for this cave. I mean, at least in my opinion. Because if you're trying to get people to level up these characters, you'd want something just a tinge easier. Even the dinosaurs are easier than the crabs. How does that work? Oh wow, we did it. We're gonna need that money. We're absolutely gonna need to kill these dinosaurs and hopefully not die. And Merlene is dead. And James is dead. They almost made it through that fight. That would have been great if they did. Like, I like how Marine is playing this game with the cheat codes, and then these people get absolutely told to row a nice boat up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. This is. Do you find that weird? Does anyone find this just a little weird? I mean, I understand for lore reasons that Marine has a fairy and she can be healed at will and all that great stuff. But for fuck's sake, like, why is it that, like, they don't have, and like, they have Merlin so that they can at least take out the male, and Merlin is a child with a gun. That's it. Which is so brain attack worthy. It is almost incomprehensible. Look, they all leveled up this time. See? I wasn't crazy. I was not crazy for keeping Merlin in the party. Sure would be nice to go to a shop right about now. But, you know, we seem to have found a treasure in the Pirates of Honolulu, so I don't know. Maybe Sinbad took a visit here and just had a few of his men die with a bunch of their jewelry on them. Maybe we can sell that for some profit. That'd be kind of cool. Meet some pirates. Help them get out of here, and then they become our friends. Witch Balm. Oh, good. One dinosaur. We can take a dinosaur. A singular dinosaur we can take. My nose itches. Sorry. Like, Christ, I really... Ugh. No! There's nothing here other than that chest. And some witch balm. Some vitch balm. Even these crabs can still take us on. Isn't that awesome? And Merlin is leveled up again. Maybe she can enter in the showdown. As a desperate, like, last-minute play. And then the swiftness of Merlin will be talked about that day. Folks were watching from the Colosseum and everybody held their breath. They knew this child was about to meet their death. And it was over before, in a moment, when the folks had gathered round. There laid the body of Lord Dragon on the ground. Oh, he might have went on ruling, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match Merlin with the kid gun on her hip. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Oh, she can wear it. I feel stupid now. That makes him weaker. You, however, need... Alright. Well, here we are. We're finally at the place we need to be. Let's go. This game is absolutely huge! Yes, and... I don't know, I just didn't expect it to be... Okay. I hope we didn't uncover some kind of ancient civilization or something. What kind of ancient civilization? I really have no idea, but the fact remains that we are in a strange land that we don't quite control, and that there could be anything at the bottom of this cave. You're becoming a bit scary. You were already scared going underwater. It's just a cave. Let's just see where it ends. What if it's never ending? Like it's Minecraft. Hopefully it corrects into another part of the beach. from which we can get back to our place, hopefully. Well, time to go the wrong way. Oh. Oh, this fight would probably be unbeatable. Like, if I know there's one thing about this, we can at least blast away the beetle, because its armor is... Oh, okay, I guess we can... I guess it's a little bit less bad. At least it's not terrible. Okay. Alright, alright. I am mildly impressed that they are alive. We got us the shark. We got us the shark, everyone! Blast that bitch. Good job, James. Sharks in the water. Such a lovely surprise. This is not a surprise. I hate sharks. I like fish when they are small and nice. Yeah, I don't know if this is a one-off. We better be on guard each time we try to jump. What the fuck is that? We're fighting ghosts. Elder ghosts. Can't be any worse than a crab, clearly. We can actually fucking kill it. That's insane. We're finding ghosts. And the party is not at all shooken up by this. A fucking ghost. That looks like that. Like... Oh my god. There's two of them now. A ghost. That's a full-on necromancer. We're just sort of... And we're getting Witch Bomb. You know what? Good. Easy Witch Bomb. Easy healing item. I'm okay with that. You know what? Sure. I'm alright with this. You know, they're gonna drop Witch Bomb. So what? It's great, isn't it? We're just exploring a cave full of the undead. Cool story, Indira. I'm just sort of hugging a wall. Just seeing what I can find. And there's chickens. Chickens in a cave with crabs and dead wizards. We have elder madrigors. Holy fucking shit, the game is being nice. Why? I am very concerned. When the game is nice like this, I am very concerned. Can we jump across here? We actually can. Wouldn't that be great? If we just had, like, elder madrigors for no reason? Yes. So, okay. Alright, we need to save. Where the game is being hilariously nice. In fact, look, wouldn't it be cool if we had those drops, like, way earlier? Maybe a shop that sold them. Maybe to make it a little bit more fair. There would have been a shop that could sell them. And Merlin is leveling up. Excellent. I mean, where's Pew Pew? I wonder if Pew Pew knows something and he could help us out. Oh, that's right. He's a pure joke character. That's why he's #1. Merlene's gunning up there. And Salome is at least, like, not Jen levels of bad. That would be terrible. Merlene is at least giving us the crutch that we need to, you know, hobble through this. And thank goodness that we had the kid gun with us. Somehow. I am not even mad. I am just simply in shock that the game is being that nice. It really must be because he wants to finish the story. That has to be the only reason. He wants to finish the story and he wants to wrap it up. Like, badly. And he's kind of panicking as he does so. Mother of Mercy, Angel of Pain. Monarch of the Kingdom of Hurt. We need Merlene to get up. Get up, sweetie. You need experience points. What's that? Giggles! Whee! Well, I mean, we're getting Merlene and Jack's wish, and James has his little date with Salome. I'm just saying. We're doing exactly what Engineer wanted us to do. Which ain't much. I have a feeling we were there's more branch outs that I need to explore. I just would like to know. Speaking of Monarchs of the Kingdom of the Dead, look at this ghost over there. Ghost. I mean, apparently those were actually made by somebody with love and care. I mean, that looks like a very lovingly made thing. Like, don't you agree? Like, some of these, like, I mean, I know it sucks that they're like in this game. Of all the things they're in this video game. Oh, we've been surprised by the crab. Fuck me. Well, we better escape. Early to bed, early to rise. What does the underground leaf do? It's a really good healing item. And again, what was wrong with all the other ones that just heal you? I don't know, but we have them. It's been a problem in this game for a while. They just sort of have it. I don't know why. We just have it. Because by God, do we need more healing items. We just do. Alright. I mean, we could have I mean, at least Final Fantasy stuck with potions for the most part. At least as far as I remember. And again, maybe I could be wrong. I don't know. I could be fucking wrong. But I remember Final Fantasy just sticking to the formula of just a good potion, and excellent potion. That's all I remember. Salome is leveled up and James is leveled up. How cute. They leveled together. It's actually, it takes two, you know, to level up your characters, I guess. Even though Maureen did it all by herself and went, rah, arg, giggles, hee 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 hee. Oh wait, she had a partner called Jen. Jen was there. She was helping. Yes, she was. This whole time. And you know something? I can see why. Because, I mean, seriously, who needs fucking enemies when you got a party like this? They all hate each other. Again. Except for maybe Merlene. Merlene's full of love because she's just a kid. Her life is already a nightmare. That's why she has to go play. Oh, good. Yeah. Is there anything over here? Perhaps other places I can jump to? There is. There is. Is there anything in the carcasses of the dead? No. The fallen have nothing. Oh, is that a full-on... A dumb orc. A dumb orc. An orc that's dumb. You know... Good? You know, excellent, actually. We're getting some monster variety. If there are orcs down here, then maybe there might be signs of life. That's probable. That's probable. Maybe there's a way to leave this cave, after all. Maybe there's life in it. Maybe we can talk to the dumb orcs and be like, hey, would you like to show us the way out? And one of them might even say yes. So there's just another way to go. Perfect. No. The crab will be really, really hard for no truly good reason. Like, I would have expected that, like, undead wizard, the lich, the ghost, that is, to be more powerful than the crab. But you would be wrong. Dead fucking wrong. Is there a crab wizard? Is he the wizard? Is there a crab wizard? I don't know. Maybe there is. Maybe there is. There probably is in this game. I mean, there is a clown that guards a room full of toys that succumbs to the mere whimsy of a lollipop, but, you know, cool. So we went the correct direction the whole time. You know, excellent. Let's just explore and go the wrong way again. No, we're not going to do that. Anything around here? No, just a really angry set of crabs that we're going to avoid like the plague. I mean, they say the orc is dumb, but I think he's making the smartest move here. Just run the fuck away. Screaming. In fact, I always argue that, you know, being a coward is the smart person thing to do. I mean, sure, learn your martial arts and all that, but, you know, run away. Oh, we got two of them. Is he defending? I wonder. This one is fighting. These are orcs. Oh, we're in a prehistoric cave. Cool. Oh, great, another pit. How are we going to climb up now? Maybe we don't have to climb up. Maybe we could still reach somewhere. Like the center of the earth or a rift deep in the ocean. I've had enough of oceans and rifts already. It's a good thing we'll go down all the time. Well, the good thing is, with going down all the time is that it's not as tiring as going up. Sorry, I had trouble reading that for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm up way too late. Maybe. Maybe. You know, probably part of the reason. Well, we may get a great opportunity to rest because it seems that we are stuck again. Seems that way, but... Alright, well, we have an Elder Madrigore. We are going to save. That's the way to go. And that is stupid. Look, there's a small crevice that seems a bit larger this way. Look at Jack spelunking this cave. I am going to check something. Because we may or may not have missed a secret. Let's see. I missed it again. I almost saved over it. Okay. Have a little nap, everybody. And now we can go. Let's check all these areas first. Jack, James, I think we need a bit of rest. Marlene is exhausted. We just rested. Her eyelids seem to be drooping. Come on. Okay, this place will be as good as any. We need to mount guard. Too many crabs and ghosts and whatnots in here. You're right. What do you have in your bag? Just a bit of food and stuff. A tent from past adventures with that guy. And I have my doll. And a few roots that we can eat for dinner. That'll do. Let's set up camp. Why? We just fucking rested. Like, bruh. Look, interesting. They're changed up their sprites. This is nice. No doubt that we'll get scowled at if we make it out alive. It's bad enough that we put our own lives in danger, but dragging Marine's little sister in, they're really gonna be mad at us. I think she'll be impressed if we make it alive. Yeah, impress is probably what she'll be. Oh, blame it on the bear for dragging us to this stupid land in the first place. We're responsible adults. We shouldn't have done that. You're right. You're right. You're finally saying it. That we shouldn't have done that? No, that I'm a responsible adult. That's what you are, aren't you? Unless you want me to see a boy in you. Sticks his lips against hers. Bro. No. Rape. That was rape. That was, well, actually, that's sexual harassment. But dude's getting real rapey, real fucking fast. A responsible adult indeed. Don't you do that again! I didn't believe you didn't like it. No girl ever told me they didn't like it. Jesus fucking Christ alone. Have you got it bad? First a suicide attempt, now a rape attempt. Shut up, this isn't the time and place. Darn, leave me alone. Please record your progress. What a foul fucking note to end that on. Holy shit, dude. That was disgusting. Why, dude? So, okay. Let's unpack what the fuck happened there. We went to the beach, okay? We went back to beach with Marine's daughter. No, may as well be, but We went back to the other side party that split up, and then they decided to go on the beach and go into a cave. With me so far? Alright. I found a secret room that I cannot access the rest of the treasure in, but we're going to have to go back there with Marine and company. Because, of course. And Marine has to still find the ingredients for the bear's remedy. Meanwhile, while this is happening, Salome is asked out by James on a date. Jack comes along with for some reason. And then Merlene comes along for some reason as they're walking very nicely along the beach. So then they find a hole in the ground and they think naturally, what the hell, let's go down and explore it. And then they get stuck down there and then they fight ghosts and orcs and crabs and birds. And then they set up camp after taking a rest. And Jack tries to get with Salome and she says no. And Jack is like, "What? I mean, everyone loves being violently kissed, I guess." And she's like, "Don't do that again. That was fucking creepy." And that's where it ends. Jack being rapey as fuck, dude. Like, bro, you need a hobby. Like, a real hobby. I'm and now we're back to the real party, in which everyone who can revive people and heal KO is here. Whereas the people who can't heal KO but can heal are elsewhere. I mean, really? Like, did no one look at that portion of the script and think, maybe not intended for the intended audience that you're looking to hit here with this one? Especially that last part that just left a really foul stench in my mouth as I just sort of read that. Like, where... Like, even when Jack was hitting on Marine, when she said no, he backed off. For the most part. Well, at least... Or, actually, no. No, he didn't. Let me... Well, I should cut that part out. Even when Marine was being hit on by Jack, Jack was still pressing forward and not taking the hint. Okay. You wouldn't have... Now he's going after Salome. And for some reason it clicks right in his head to just lay his lips right on her. But not Marine. Thank fucking Christ. In De Niro. Because she's like 15 years old and he's probably in his 20s. But that still is gross. And it was still not the best written. There are ways you could have written that would have been better to get me to hate Jack even more. But we opted for, well, that. And it was playing to the tune of Dead Silence. That actually is fucking creepy, dude. Anyway, like, I would have been... That scene did not need to be in there. There could have been, like, a subtle... There could have been far more subtlety, but... Jack decides to be a fucking loser and get rapey about it. I mean, I thought he was writing him to be like Pepe Le Pew, and he would just get rejected, and he would still go after it, and it wouldn't go past that. But they went there. They went there. Christ on a bicycle. That's fucking terrible. Meanwhile, we have the most overpowered party in the game doing, like, we gotta do this. And that's the plot. I'm going to bed.